First, we examine Komorebi. Beyond a simple description, this term highlights a cultural preoccupation with ephemeral beauty. It isn't just about the sun. It is about the specific optical patterns created by the forest canopy. In English, we must expand our lexis to match this precision. To translate Komorebi effectively, we must avoid simple phrases. Instead, we use terms like dappled or molted. Dappled suggests rounded patches of light, while molted implies a more variegated blotchy texture. You might say, the forest floor was a tapestry of molted shadows, which immediately elevates your narrative register. The next word is Tsundoku. This is more than a habit. It's a form of bibliophilic accumulation. It represents the intellectual paradox of our time, the desire for knowledge versus the reality of finite time. It is the physical manifestation of our aspirational selves. When discussing Tsundoku, we use phrasal and high-level nouns. You might describe your to-read pile as a product of bibliophilia, a passion for the curation of books. Notice how we use the term aspirational to describe purchases made for the person we hope to become, rather than the person we are. Finally, the regionalism, Kuidaore. Native to the gastronomic hub of Osaka, this hedonistic consumption taken to its literal financial limit. It captures a prioritization of the sensory over the fiscal. In an English context, we might call this indulging to excess or living for the palate. But Kuidaore carries a sense of joyful, reckless abandon. Let's review our semantic map. At the B1 level, you might say, sun through the trees. And then at C1 level English, you talk about a dappled canopy of light. At B1 level, you say a pile of unread books. At C1, you speak of bibliophilic hoarding. And at the B1 level, you might say eating too much. At C1 level, you say hedonistic, overindulgence. This transition marks your progress from functional fluency to stylistic mastery. Rita Mae Brown's words ring true here. Language is the roadmap of a culture. It tells you where its people came from and where they are going. By mastering these terms, you aren't just learning words. You are possessing the ability to explain the Japanese worldview through the versatility of the English language. I leave you with a reflective challenge. Which of these concepts represents your greatest intellectual or sensory vice? Use the comments to articulate your aspirational goals or your hedonistic habits, using the advanced vocabulary we've explored today. Thank you for joining episode 3. I look forward to seeing you in the next episode.